I am. Okay, so let's start these. Oh, this is from Nikki and Jeremy. Am I reading to the parodies? Kate, I'm reading to Kate. Kate, what can I say? I always envisioned being by your side on this most special day to hug you, laugh with you, and relish in your joy. I saw a card that said, I can't wait to
Ugly cry.
ugly cry on your big day. And it seemed extremely suitable with how things were supposed to be. I know you and Tom have found the real thing, and you're dealing with the crazy world that we live in by supporting and caring for one another and still finding the beauty in the world. I'm insanely happy for you and can't wait to celebrate your love. Nikki, love you more than you'll truly ever know. And then she wrote a note to both of us.
The parodies. For the parodies. Congratulations to the most amazing couple and my all-time fave 2020 newlyweds. I'm so sad that Germ and I can't be there with y'all to celebrate your big day. But please know we are there in spirit. And soon enough, once the craziness of the world slows down, we will come out to Colorado to properly celebrate y'all. We love you so much. Cheers to the parodies. Hope and pray for a lifetime of love and happiness. Love the greats.
Thank you. Do we say thank you? We're not going to say thank you anymore.
Can we go ahead? It goes in order.
This is from Kate's dad. All caps. For my darling Kate on her wedding day to a very fortunate young man. The Rison's Why Miss Wood Hasn't Got a Boyfriend. Annotated edition. Quote, boys should like you. Parentheses, pretty sure they always have. Your grandpa, your dad, Floyd, even Spencer. Quote, you are pretty. This vastly understates Kate's beauty. As your poor old dad gazes upon your cheekly photograph on his mantle, he recalls the sheer delight with which you shed the superfluous garments that otherwise would prevent the South Carolina beach people from a full appreciation and preview of the stunning vision of femininity you have become. Moonlight becomes you. And as we all know, Kate's beauty is neither superficial, artificial, transient, nor cosmetic. Kate's beautiful soul is merely manifested in her appearance. My love, she walks in beauty. You are young and boys like young. Youth is often wasted on
Not anymore.
Youth is often wasted on the young, but Kate, you have not wasted yours on the immature advances of the testosterone beleaguered suitors. Your dad never let you get one. I beg to differ. If any prospects were deterred from furthering their prospects by any barriers I may have presented, why, they then had absolutely no hopes of meeting your demanding standards. Nobody hasn't seen you. While this double negative presents some difficulties for annotating, I will assume that the advice preceded Instagram and move on. Just find a boy online. No, absolutely not. That is respondus. Well, sure, someone quite different from your inept father. Loyal, like Boudin, and of course your family, nothing less. That will take care of you. While you are quite self-sufficient, this would be nice, so do that, Tom. Remember, Uncle Charlie Legs is always on call. And you take care of him. Meh, but not to worry. My sick dinner for him. If it can't be microwaved, it can't be eaten. Buy you a ring. Please, please, please. Be more decisive than your mom, also known as third time's a charm Tina. Plan a wedding. Okay, so somewhat problematic, but you have adjusted admirably. Crested Butte is not a terrible venue. Your dad loves you bigger than the world. Good luck, Tom.
Remember that letter one of my students wrote
Yeah.
me? Top 10 reasons why Miss Wood doesn't have a boyfriend.
There you go.
All right.
This is from Dan.
Wow, it's Tom's wedding day. I never thought I would see it. I guess I was right all along. Laughter. I honestly never thought Tom would be able to find a partner who had attained the level of perfection that Tom has so obviously attained. Awkward laughter. From an early age, I knew it would be tough for him, but he kept trying and trying and trying. Long pause. And trying and trying and trying. Laughter. When Tom moved to Austin, I was torn. Should I be happy for city of Austin at their immediate drastic rise in average IQ and general handsomeness, or should I be sad that Vermont was losing out on Tom? I had to come to terms that Vermont was too small for Tom's head, mostly geographically. We could keep this wild bird flightless, caged no longer. So Tom continued his journey of awesomeness in the great state of Texas, where he met wonderful friends and became the best soccer player in the history of the state. His exploits on and off the field grew to legends that will no doubt be passed down to further generations. He started the biggest pub crawl known to Austin and single handedly coined the phrase beer me, only to allow our father to enjoy the fame in true unselfish Tomness. Then, at some point along the way, Tom met Kate, and things changed. Tom realized that there was someone out there for him. There was love in the air, and also Tom's drone, ensuring none of us missed a moment. As Tom and Kate grew to know each other, Tom was changing, and so was the puppy. Billy Madison had to. Or puppies in general. I never really know how many dogs you two have at any given time, but I think it's a lot. We'll work on getting some more. Tom started to see that he had found someone he could spend his life with, not because she acknowledged his super smartness, but because she challenged him in all the ways that matter. Tom had found his person. So Tom and Kate moved to Colorado and took every single mountain couple's picture Colorado had to offer. When they ran out of Colorado mountain couples pictures opportunities, they traveled together and found more and more beautiful spots to take couples pictures. One of these places was so nice, Tom and Kate decided to get engaged. So here we are. Well, not really. So here you are on this wonderful day in this beautiful place, ready to take the ultimate couples picture, ready to declare yourselves partners for life. Kate, I think you are a wonderful match for my little brother, and I'm honestly so happy to welcome you into our family. We love you. Tom, I'm so overjoyed for you. I wish we could all be there with you to share in this day, but I know we have so many awesome days ahead of us because this is just the beginning of your lives together as a married couple and as a family. I love you, little bro. You did good. So let's all raise a glass to Tom and Kate. May you have an amazing life together. Cheers. We'll do that in a minute.
Probably like 10 minutes. All right. Next one, I think, is Spencer.
Mhm.
Say it somewhere. Yep, this is from Spence. I wonder if they know that we're reading. It goes without saying we have a unique relationship. We're not always on the best terms, and we can often be quick to butt heads. Don't worry, it happens. This notwithstanding, I have always recognized in you an enormous capacity for empathy. You foster dogs and are a grade school teacher. Listen, anything besides those would be belaboring the point, but rest assured, Tom, the examples don't stop there. It has been wild watching you continue to access more and more of that empathy as time has passed. Empathy is not a simple and easy thing. It can be difficult to manage. Not enough and you lock yourself off from the joys of the world. Too much and you incapacitate yourself. I think it is possible that love is the greatest expression of empathy. Finding someone who you associate with that their pain is your pain, their joy is your joy. Their early morning hangover because they sat up watching Netflix and drinking beer is your early morning hangover. You get the point. Tom, You are the thing that now links my sister to the world more than anything else. Know that this is precious and rare, but don't be afraid. Love freely and move forward with my sister's hand in yours and a couple of dog leashes in the other. My best to both of you, Spencer.
Honey. Love.
Camera.
Dear Uncle Tommy and Kate. Yay! With a billion exclamation points. Congratulations. Miss you guys so much. Will you send a picture? Definitely. I am so excited for you. Yay. Love, Ani. So cute.
Going on the fridge. Mom.
Christina.
Steve. Kate was the kind to everyone kid who everyone liked. Teachers, parents, cool kids, and non-cool kids alike. Kate has always been a magnet for children and animals, including when she was still only a child herself. Kate is adventurous, periodically beyond what I was comfortable with, like the time I found her as a child in the brand new next door neighbor's backyard at a pool party he was throwing for a bunch of his 30-something alcohol consuming friends. And I definitely could have happily lived without that solo camping trip to Big Bend. Kate has always had the biggest heart, and that heart has always been in the right place and has always been available to almost anyone and everyone and everything. Kate always does what she believes is the right thing in every situation. Well, except for that one time in high school where she drove to Austin with a friend expressly without my permission. Kate is brave and determined. At a certain point, she made a decision to stop waiting for her life to happen. She actively took control of her life and started living it as she chose. She has never stopped moving forward. Kate and I always haven't seen eye to eye. What mother and daughter, there's a theme here. What mother and daughter do, but I have not ever respected her certainty, her passion, and her heart. I know she is an adult. Chronology and reality prove that every darn day. But I'll always worry about her, love her, and want to make everything okay for her. In short, no matter her age or marital or other status, she will always be my baby. Kate the date. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was because she came across as so outgoing and fearless. But for some reason, I pictured Kate wearing black leather and riding off into the sunset on the back of some guy's motorcycle. I sold my motorcycle
Never.
many years ago.
Never.
I do realize at this point in history that sounds fairly sexist. The current politically acceptable feminist position would have me at least imagining her riding her own motorcycle. But keep in mind that this is how I pictured her starting when she was still in elementary school and she had actually borrowed some black leather from that brand new next door neighbor for Halloween purposes. So now here we are, and there's no black leather. That's what you think. Other than a secondhand jacket inherited from me because her heart remains on the side of all animals. And there's no motorcycle, and please God, there never will be. There won't be. But her love for and passionate adherence to the best interests of children and animals still figures prominently in her life, as does her huge heart and her adventuresome spirit. Iceland, New Zealand, camping out or sleeping in the car, new places, new 10,000-foot hikes. And now marriage, a total adventure, with a man she has chosen, in the life she made happen. I love you both. I wish you only and always happiness together. And Tom, don't make me call Charlie Legs. Another theme.
I'll tell you about him later.
I've already learned about Charlie Legs.
Oh, okay.
This is from my mom and dad.
My hands are
Some
too
very
cold.
nice stationery.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's handwritten, that's why.
Your wedding day 2020. Dear Tom and Kate. Today we're looking forward with the two of my voice is still like cryy.
You want some water?
No, it's okay. Today we're looking forward with the two of you, but of course we're also looking back at our Tommy, who from a young age was strong in his convictions and strove to be the best he could be. That continues to this day, and we're so proud of the person you've become, Tom. You still strive to be the best you can be, and your efforts to make the world a better place inspire us. Now you are joining your life with Kate's, and together you will move mountains and climb a few. Tom and Kate, you know how much we wish we were with you, and you know that our hearts are right there in beautiful Colorado. It's hard to put into words the happiness our faces would show if we were standing next to you. We are full of joy. No, we are full of joy knowing that you are making this loving commitment to each other and giving your hearts into each other's keeping. It won't always be easy. We know that. Comes as no surprise. There will be challenges, and we have faith that you will rise together to meet them, remembering what it is worth, remembering and forgetting that which should be forgotten. Always choose to see and nourish what is best in each other, choosing each other during life's difficult moments as well as during its easy, joyous ones. You have already walked many paths together, through deserts and mountains, heat and cold, snow and rain. Today you begin life's path in a new way, with the partner you love, trust, and believe in more than any other. Sometimes you will be side by side, sometimes one will lead and the other follow. And sometimes one of you will carry the others. We will always be there to love and support you on that path. Take our love with you. Love always, Mom and Dad.
Dad even signed it himself.
Aw.
Still very nice handwriting, Mom. Last one. Pow pow. Oh, me. It's me. Tom, welcome to the family. The Wood girls are hard nuts to crack, so I'll first commend you for making it in. As you obviously figured out on your own, your work, which to be clear, is not done yet, will be well worth it. In Kate, you have found the most generous listener, sound and trustworthy counsel for your most delicate confidences in life decisions, an inspiration in her clarity and resolve to go for what she wants, a curious, resourceful, and imaginative problem solver, a fun loving, light up the room sister, daughter, granddaughter, and friend, and the funniest, most entertaining person that I know or that you could ever have dreamed up to have by your side for life. Most beautiful, though, is Kate's huge heart, arguably even huger when it comes to animals, which she has shown me innumerable times in the form of fierce loyalty and support no matter what. One of my clearest childhood memories of Kate is from one of many occasions on which my parents had punished and sent me to my room for undoubtedly being a terror. It is important to know that I was mercilessly hard on Kate during our childhood, but fortunately for me, this never deterred her from being kind and loyal to me. So there I was, sitting on the edge of my bed, crying and licking my wounds, when my little sister Kate secretly, to my parents, entered the timeout zone, quietly joined me on the bed, put an arm around me, and told me that it was going to be okay. Whether I whether I have deserved it or not, Kate has always been there to comfort, defend, or celebrate with me. My bad news is her bad news, and my happiness is hers as well. This is who she is for everyone who gets the gift of knowing and loving her. Empathetic, big hearted, infectious, gorgeous Kate, ultimate partner for life. You're one lucky guy. Tom and Kate, I am beyond happy that you found love, companionship, and real partnership with each other. I might be a little jealous since my fallback plan for life was that I would get to be Kate's roommate and co adventurer for the rest of our years, but alas.
We can still do that.
Yeah. My wholehearted congratulations to you today and wishes for lots of adventure, laughter, and love forevermore. You did it. All my love, Alex. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to check the camera real quick to make sure it's still rolling. "1948. Well, it's the bachelor party, the rehearsal dinner.
Ready?
I am ready. You want to?
I want to hold your hand.
Okay.
If I can.
Man, it's very cold.
Okay. I guess I can't. Tommykins. It's tricky pinpointing when our relationship began, but I think we became us on our first adventure together. Have a soup I provided, hiking, backpacking, camping, unreal waterfalls, hidden gems off the beaten path, goats, mountain house mac and cheese, and an incredible view of the stars. All the things we love and look for in a vacation. But there were some things we didn't plan for that trip. My feet were torn up, my knees were swollen, and a storm blew in. I was barely hobbling along, but you got me through it. You cheered me on, walked at my glacial pace, held me when I cried, endured my stubbornness, and even took the weight off my shoulders to put it on your own. You enabled me to complete the trip, all the while being patient, understanding, and supportive. You helped me navigate every challenge, no matter how small, and always offer perspective. You inspire me to continue to learn and challenge myself and my thinking. I'm a better person for having you in my life. I will forever be your partner in all of life's adventures, not only when it's easy, but also when it's hard. I'll take your bag when it's too heavy, enable you to accomplish your goals, and be at your side through all of the unplanned obstacles along the way. I vow to appreciate you every day, continue to grow with you, always support and encourage you, to be patient and understanding, and to love you without condition.
Okay, now you gotta hold this.
Okay.
That was very sweet.
Where do
Try
I
and hold it like that.
Okay.
Just don't cover the black. I'm not sure what the mic is, but it's one of those.
Okay.
All right.
Those birds are so loud.
My turn, because I did not commit this to memory.
Can I hold it with this hand?
Yeah, I think hold it wherever you want. Kate, 8 years ago, we first spoke to each other. 7 years ago, almost to the day, I looked it up, I started chasing after you, and I tried to catch you. You, however, were not ready to be caught. The next year, you chased after me and tried to catch me. This time, I was not ready to be caught. But years later, we finally caught each other. Despite that, we are still chasing each other. We chase each other around our neighborhood with dogs. We chase each other up and down and around mountains and lakes to different towns, states, and countries. And most importantly, we chase each other into the uncomfortable places where we learn to be better to one another and better to the world around us. Thank you for your love. Thank you for thinking of others first. Thank you for trying to be a better person to me every day. Thank you for trying to be a better person for the world around us every day. Thank you for wanting to learn. Thank you for accepting my many flaws. Thank you for choosing laughter. Thank you for chasing me and for chasing the world with me. I promise to be patient. I promise to be open minded. I promise to always try. I promise to love you even when I don't want to love you. I promise to hold you when you are old and wrinkly, and I need to be even more gentle than I am with you now because you bruise like a banana. And I promise to keep chasing you and chasing the world with you until our arms and our hearts are overflowing from everything that we have caught together. And then I promise I will chase you a little more of you. All right.
Got me in the feels.
Rings?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably go with the bigger one for my swollen fingers. Who does who first?
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
we're not doing
We're not
anything
saying anything.
right.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's over. It's done. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's it. That's all. Go home.
Love you.
Love you too.